today I can say that, if we start going national after Bangalore, there could be 150 pizza bakeries potentially. Today I see it. But for the first 3 years of our, as on today, about 7.5 year existence, I couldn't see that. I couldn't see that. So,
Are you obsessed with your business? Would you consider yourself as someone who's like absolutely obsessed and just can't stop thinking? Even when you're not working, you just keep getting these ideas and you text your brother like, hey, listen, let's do this. You text your team.
Desh, the question is, am I obsessed about my business? Am I obsessed about my business? Ask her the question. I don't know. So I guess I am. I don't know. I feel like I should be, but I don't feel like I am.
It's the hallmark of someone who's very obsessed.
Yeah. I'm clearly not self-aware on this one. That's why she's like my mirror when it comes to yeah. Yeah, actually, that's well put. I think I'm obsessed with creating. I like building. I like conceptualizing from mind to matter, like bringing something to life. That's certainly a rush for me. And similarly with Smash Guys, and doing that in a fun way has been even more validation on building something like that. So I probably do a lot more stuff like that. But yeah, I guess you always feel like you should be doing more, should be thinking about it more. You're not as obsessed. Why am I not all Elon Musk on my business? Like, I can't weigh about 18 hour days. I can't do it. It's not me.
What is your average workday like that?
When you came in today, I'd just woken up.
Okay.
So relaxed mornings. I think the restaurant industry also, that's just how it is. Like mornings that tend to be relaxed. But I'll give you my average day. So Tuesday is actually my day off. That's why you guys are chilling here today with me. Tuesdays are like my Sundays. It's kind of a complete day off. But otherwise, generally 7:30, 8 a.m. Go to the gym close by. Just work out for about an hour, either gym or yoga. Come back, have breakfast. Maybe take a 20-minute nap after breakfast. And head to work by like 11. 11, I leave the house. Get to office by say 11:30, and then stay in office till God knows. Sometimes if there's not too much to do, 6:30 in the evening. Sometimes 8:30 at night. Stay in the office, come back. But there's then always working in the car. I come back home, we're having dinner, I'm working on my phone. And even in the morning, like at breakfast, I'll probably be texting someone, following up on something. So there's the boundaries of like work and leisure time are very, very blurred. And that's one of the disadvantages of entrepreneurship, because you can't really switch off. Like since we've been sitting here, my phone has buzzed 2 or 3 times and I'm wondering what it is. So,
But do you enjoy it?
I enjoy it because at least I get to dictate where I am. Like I'm one person who doesn't like to be geographically trapped. I don't like reporting to some place, staying there for a certain amount of time, then clocking out and then being in another place. Like if I feel like stepping out on a Friday at like 4 p.m. going for a cup of coffee and working from a coffee shop, I can do it. Or if I just want to do a meeting outside the walls of my office with somebody, I go and meet them at one of our restaurants. So I like that flexibility of moving around.
How often do you visit all the restaurants?
We have a management visit day, which is Saturdays are for that. So Saturdays are my most painful days because it's the worst for traffic, and we do management visits. So the entire management team, Chef Guru, Chef Tuman, some of the other seniors, Beena, our general manager, Nikhil, me, Nicholas as well, Karthik, our head of operations, and a couple of others. We kind of, it's almost like we raid an outlet. No outlet knows that we're coming. We go unannounced. So every Saturday we pick 2 locations to raid, and we just show up at some time. It's not always the same time. Sometimes it's like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes it's like 1:30. Sometimes it's like 2:30. We just show up there and we just like walk around. Are the lights on? Are the fans at the right speed? Are the tables set up properly? Is nothing crooked? There's the basic things at the front of house. How is the approach? Is it clean? Is the manager even on the floor? Or he just punched his attendance and gone started bunking? We don't even know, right? Like these things. We walk to the back of the kitchen. Have they done their opening checklist properly? Are they following FIFO of all the items? Because otherwise spoilage can increase. Are the fridges at the right temperature? You glance and you look at how the guy is making that panini or wrap. Is he using the measure, or is he just using his hands? They have measures for everything. So just to offer you a consistent experience. So all of that, we kind of go and look into all these data points. We also take a whole bunch of stats, customer complaints printed out of all the complaints that we've had since the last outlet visit to that location. And then we call the manager, sit down with them, and be like, these are the complaints. These are the amount of food poisoning complaints. If there are any, these are the amount of complaints where you guys have forgotten or there was a wrong or missing order in your Swiggy thing. You forgot to get the extra dip, or maybe a customer wasn't happy. He said the pizza arrived cold to his table when he was in the restaurant. Like, how did that happen? Maybe it was sitting at the pass for too long, where the runner has not picked it up on time, so it's cooled down too much. And by the time the guy gets it, it's like lukewarm. So we go through everything in detail with that outlet's manager, give them feedback of their delivery metrics, how they're doing on wrong and missing orders, the percentages. There's something called food ready accuracy, marking food ready on time the moment the food comes out of the oven, out of the kitchen. If your food ready time is very slow, there are certain company averages we follow. At Paris Panini, your food ready needs to be well within about 8-9 minutes. In Pizza Bakery, it needs to be well within about 11-12 minutes. If an outlet is averaging 14 or 15 minutes, Pizza Bakery, we ask why. Maybe he'll give us some insights. Maybe the packing guy is very slow and not efficient enough, and he's taking on. Or maybe the kitchen is not properly monitored. They're taking ages to pick the KOT and just put it on the rail before they start preparing it. They lose 2-3 minutes right there. So we get into all these metrics, right, from cleanliness and hygiene to FIFO to the back end. Listen, from the team also, if they have any other problems, are they short staffed? It gives us a good understanding of what's happening on the ground. So Nikhil and I make sure we are also always there. Can't just delegate this stuff. And yeah, so this is every Saturday we do 2 locations.
Speaking of that, again, you mentioned that you can't do everything. You need people need to do it. All your outlets are company owned and operated, right? Like that will require a solid decentralized leadership. Yeah. How have you gone about building that? The reason I ask you that is, I think it was 1 month or 2 months back, the Karan Gill show. My friend, we gone for the Karan Gill show, came back I think at 11 to a pizza bakery on the one on Bell Road. And then we were around the closing time. So that's when they were having a proper meeting. And the manager there was very specific, okay, this is what's gone wrong.